Chapter 20. The Path Forward. The American army was on the verge of total conquest of the insurgent countries that laid around them. They needed to secure this so that they could focus all their efforts on the UDN, the last insurance power that posed a threat to army's will, were the United Insurance Commission. The Commission, they are the one of the main insurance in the Dimension Zero. They are a major threat to any and other insurance powers vying for power. Robin Allen, age 50, a no-nonsense man who can transform into a prime at will. His will is very strong. Chantel Wilson. She is Robin's number 2. Crafty and brilliant. She is not to be underestimated. Anne Charisse, 27. She is a self-proclaimed princess. She is a fine warrior for her age and is also called and nicknamed the Warrior Princess. Robin Allen was like a stubborn old man that refused to move. So in order to deal with this pain in the butt, Omri sent the colonial and central banking forces to crush Robin Allen for good. Dementor Chris, Robert Charlene, and Sandy Grips were to carry out this mission. Dementor confided in his love, Barbara, his disdain in helping Omri get stronger, and not himself. Robert said that he only had to endure this for a time, and to just win others to his side, like Omri does. Dementor then hugged Barbara and thanked her for her words, and then they joined Sandy and Chris to battle. They fought in the sandlands of Kutler, and the enemy had the advantage in the sand territory. Ben Charlize charged her camel cavalry and the American forces. The warrior princess was living up to her name. Both Sandy and Barbara confronted her. While the Lays held the warrior princess at bay, Chantel Wilson began to make her move. She waited until the sandstorm came by to send a man out to set bombs in the mannequin camp where Chris was. Dementor turned prime so he could see in the sandstorm. He noticed the bomb squad and slew them quickly and got Chris in his death. Next, he meant to defeat Chantel. Robin was pissed that his plans weren't working. Despite having the home advantage, when he too turned prime, he could control the sands around him, and Dementor struggled to keep up. Just when all hope seemed lost, an unexpected force emerged from the sands. It was the Bath Health Fund Insurance. The Bath Fund Insurance power with health fund roots. They were always never the ones to go out attacking others without reason. They observed the land, seeking who is worthy to be their ally. Pivo, 47, a playful and cheerful man. He has a very nice smile, and he is the Bath leader. So, 29, he is more serious guy who doesn't smile much. When he does, you know he's really amused. He is the co-leader of Bath, and George Thompson, the strategist of Bath, and the brains of Prevo's army. He loves to fish. Prevo ordered George to blow up giant fans to send the sand back at Robin. This stunned him as he didn't expect this. Chris ordered to know why they were helping them. Prevo smiled and said that he was impressed by Mannequin's might and believed that they were the ones who could end the chaos. Dementor was relieved for the help, but also worried that now Omri was gaining allies that he didn't even have to fight nor talk to. Omri had allies everywhere now. It was here that Demeter settled into staying with the American army. The reinforcements, Demeter and Chris, stood up to Robin. As the final clash was on, Robin pushed Chris and Pivot and George back. Saul held on to Robin as he began to elbow him to free himself. Demeter then saw this as an opening. He jumped with his sword out and quickly went for Robin's head. Then the head fell to the ground and the body followed suit. It was over, and Chantal and Charlene surrendered to the American forces. Seeing that Omri was close to his goal, Herman and Baka and the Baka army went by night to Omri's getaway palace, where he was staying the night. Although Azul and Newell were guarding Omri as he slept after reading reports all day of his allies' feats and war. They then got word that the Nabaka army were here unannounced. Fearing something was amiss, he and Newell told Aldo to alert their lord of the trouble. Newell on his own confronted Nabaka to ask why the sudden attack. Panka just said that they were just following orders. Newell knew that he had to stop Panka, and so the two clashed. Adol was racing to his lord while getting by Nabaka troops. Then he was stopped by Ace. Adol asked Ace why all this suddenly happening. Ace replied that they wanted to test Omri's resolve. Adol then began to fight the Yamba. Later Omri was awoken by all the fighting. He put on his armor, grabbed his sword, and left his chambers for the grand hall, where he met Henry standing there. Omri, so my friend, you would turn your blade on me now, as I am close to my goal. Raising his blade towards Herman's direction. Herman, you misunderstood me, my lord. I want to ensure that you are truly strong enough to rule all these lands in the name of peace. If you are not, then it should be I, or one even stronger than me. Fat Shao gets into his battle stance. Omri, so this is the fight. This fight of strength, is it? Very well. I'll show you the power of our saints and the Monica firsthand. The two charged and began swinging their blades wildly at each other. All 6 men fought for pride and honor, none gave an inch to the other, as the first sign of weakness would spell defeat. Soon, however, the Monica forces were victorious, and the clash of mights were over. With that, Omri proved his will and might was strong enough to overcome the chaos. The Skullscrew state was running low on herb crop, as it was a dry season. This affected the local economy greatly, so they were unable to wage wars as they once could. Seeing this, a new player to the game was about to make her move. Near the outskirts of the capital of Erishian, Bankaran were invading. Their leader, Zavia, was a 35-year-old, and her general, Vaskia, was 46 and strong. May couldn't believe that the rumors of an Erishian banker were true. She was legit scared, as she knew they stood no chance against her. May sent Maverick and the Red Warrior to battle. Saria told Fasa to hold the hand of Maverick, as she wanted to meet Red in person. She studied him and his history for some time now, and only wanted to take Scotia to have him on her side. Red wondered why the interest in him. Saria then said if he joined her, then she would give him what he lacked most. Afraid of the answer, we asked what could she give him. She then said her name. Foster Clare then arrived with a giant cannon and blew up the gates of the city. Foster was the head of the Clare Tech Corps, an officer of the Eurasian Banker Army. Red wanted a name, but he didn't want to turn on his people, so he let Zariel capture him. Next, Zariel moved to the city to defeat Sue, and then fight and capture May. With Scotia taken, Zariel's first order was to burn all Mary's crops, leaving her nothing to smoke anymore in life. Later, Red met with Zariel in private and kneeled before her to be honored his name, and then she knighted him with her sword and called him Hetama.